Hey everyone, my name is Wassim and welcome to iLearn English. Today, I'm going to introduce you to a unique and exciting way of learning English through stories. I believe that stories have the power to bring language to life. They can help you expand your vocabulary and improve your grammatical knowledge in a fun and engaging way. In this video, we will be exploring two stories, each with its own unique theme and style. The first one is titled Maximilian and the Dragon, and the second one is called The Adventure in the Secret Garden. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a young prince named Maximilian. He was known for his bravery and intelligence, but also for his restlessness and impulsive behavior. He was always seeking new adventures and challenges to prove himself. One day, the kingdom was threatened by a dragon that lived in a nearby cave, terrorizing the villagers and burning their crops. The king offered a large reward to whoever could defeat the dragon and restore peace to the kingdom. Maximilian saw this as an opportunity to prove himself and decided to take on the challenge. He gathered his weapons and provisions and set off to the cave, determined to defeat the dragon and bring back the reward. However, the journey was long and difficult, and he soon found himself lost in the forest. As he wandered through the dense undergrowth, he heard a strange noise. Following the sound, he came across a mysterious old man who was sitting by a campfire, sharpening his staff. The old man introduced himself as a wizard and offered to help Maximilian on his quest. Maximilian was skeptical at first, but the wizard promised to give him a powerful amulet that would protect him from the dragon's fire. In return, Maximilian would have to bring back a rare flower that only grew in the deepest part of the cave. Maximilian agreed to the deal, and the wizard gave him the amulet and a map showing the way to the flower. The prince set off again, this time with renewed confidence and determination. As he approached the cave, he encountered the dragon, who breathed a jet of fire in his direction. But thanks to the amulet, Maximilian was protected, and he managed to strike the dragon with his sword. The dragon roared in pain and retreated into the cave. Maximilian followed the dragon into the cave, determined to finish the job. He fought his way through hordes of bats and other creatures, finally reaching the innermost chamber where the flower grew. He plucked the flower and held it triumphantly above his head. As he was about to leave the cave, the dragon appeared again, this time even angrier and more dangerous. Maximilian was ready for the final showdown, but to his surprise, the dragon spoke. "You have shown bravery and wisdom, young prince," the dragon said. "I'm impressed. You may keep the flower and the reward, but in return, I ask that you spare my life." Maximilian was taken aback by the dragon's request, but he realized that the dragon was not evil, just misunderstood. He agreed to spare the dragon's life, and they became friends. Maximilian returned to the kingdom, where he was hailed as a hero. He received the reward and the gratitude of the people, but he also gained something even more valuable, a new friend and a new perspective on life. From that day on, Maximilian continued to seek new adventures, but he also became more mindful of the creatures and people he encountered on his journeys. And as for the dragon, he lived the rest of his life in peace, no longer feared by the kingdom. In the bustling city of New York, there was an ordinary man named John who worked as an employee at a large corporation. He lived a monotonous life, going to work every day, sitting at his desk for hours on end, and coming back home to his lowly apartment. John was feeling particularly bored on this particular day. He woke up early, went to work, and sat down at his desk, staring at his computer screen. The day felt like it would never end. As he sat there, staring at his screen, John remembered a conversation he had had with a coworker a few weeks before. She had told him about a secret garden in the heart of the city that very few people knew about. John had never heard of it before and had been intrigued ever since. He suddenly had an idea. He would go and visit the secret garden during his lunch break. He quickly gathered his things and set off, eager to experience something new and exciting. The secret garden was located in a small alleyway that John had never noticed before. As he approached the entrance, he was struck by the beauty of the place. It was a peaceful oasis amidst the hassle and bustle of the city. John walked around, taking in the sights and sounds of the garden. He saw colorful flowers, listened to the chirping of the birds, and felt the gentle breeze on his face. He had never felt so relaxed and rejuvenated in a long time. As he was about to leave, he saw an old man sitting on a bench feeding the birds. John approached him and they started talking. The old man was a retired botanist and he had been taking care of the secret garden for years. He told John about the different species of plants and flowers in the garden and about how he had worked to create this peaceful haven in the middle of the city. John was amazed by the old man's passion for the garden and by his dedication to keeping it alive. He realized that there was more to life than just working, and that taking a break every now and then to enjoy the simple things was important too. As he made his way back to the office, John felt a new sense of purpose. He was no longer just an ordinary man, but someone who had discovered a hidden treasure in the heart of the city. He had broken out of his monotonous routine and had found a new appreciation for the beauty of life. So there you have it. Two exciting stories that I hope will inspire you to learn English in a new and creative way. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to iLearn English and leave a comment to let me know what you thought. Don't forget to interact and engage with the other members of the community and stay tuned for more great content on learning English. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.